Hey guys, my name is Patricia, and I want to say about 7 months ago, I put a video up on my day 6 tonsillectomy, like after I got it. Well, recently I've gotten messages on it. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, recently I've gotten some messages on it, like comments and stuff, asking for people asking how I've been and stuff. Well, so August 11th, 6th. I got my tonsils out around like August 5th, and I was at school on August 22nd. Fine, perfectly fine. I could eat, I could talk fine, like I was okay. So I was completely healed up in like 2 weeks. Um, However, I will recap. I did get my tonsils out one day, and the 2 days after that, I slept a lot. My neck was really tender. I remember hearing that. My ears hurt. I couldn't open my mouth very wide, and I definitely couldn't talk. I also remember me being really, really, really stubborn about taking my medicine because I have a high pain tolerance, and I was like, oh, I can handle it, but I guess I couldn't. Because on day 4, I remember that I was crying because of the pain. And so my mom made me take medicine, which helped a whole lot, and then my friend hung out with me the next day and made me eat and take medicine. Which actually helps a lot because I also heard that it hurts more when you get older to get your tonsils out than if you are younger. My sister got hers out when she was like 19 or 20, and she had to stay overnight in the hospital. It was that bad. So yeah. But anyway, one of the comments were, "How is your throat now? Well healed. Could you try to show it as well?" So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Got my flashlight. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, it's not red. Um, I mean, it's just normal now. It's even better though because I don't get tonsillitis all the time. But if your doctor says that you should be getting your tonsils out, I would do it. One thing that I have noticed since I've gotten them out is it's a lot harder. It's like rougher for me to say words like tonsils, like the O part of it, is really hard for me to say. Not so much as hard, but like, and like the word hard, like the AR, like in the back of my throat, something is going on, and it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like trying to hold back from saying it. Sorry, I couldn't show you my throat. It looks good though. Like, it's fine. Take care, take the medicine you're supposed to take, and you should be okay. And I see some people eating on like day 6, like burgers and chicken strips. Yeah, I didn't eat for like an actual food for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. I ate Jello and popsicles, and it hurt really bad. Like it says right here that I was 160 when I started my tonsil, like when I got my tonsils out, and then on day 6 I was 148 pounds. Well, 7 months later I'm 145 pounds right now still. So I don't know, but I don't know why I just said that. I'm sorry. Anyway, another person asked me, "Thanks so much for posting this. Very informative. I'm actually getting this done soon. I'm wondering if you could explain more about this, about what it is like, what it is like to get put to sleep. This part freaks me out. Like, what does it feel like? How do they do it? What does it feel like when they put the stuff in? Like, do you get sleepy, or is it more wide awake and instantly out? Could you have stayed awake if you would have tried, or is it impossible?" Haha, basically what I remember about that. Which part would be helpful? Okay, so it's, first of all, it's called like anesthesia, and if you've never had a surgery, you wouldn't know it. But if I were you, I would ask for like a nausea medicine, that they would like immediately put in like after you have your surgery, because my first surgery, and I've had like 6 or 7 surgeries, so I don't want to seem like I'm a pro, because it's not very good that you've had that many surgeries, but I mean, I know stuff. So my first surgery, I had my anesthesia, and when I got like out of my surgery and I was awake, I felt really sick and I threw up. And so after that, they started giving me this nausea medicine for after, and it made me feel better. So that's one thing. What does it feel like? How do they do it? Okay, so how they do it is there's a couple ways, a couple places they could put it. They could put it right here. They could find a vein right here, or right here is where like on your wrist, on your like not your wrist, your hand up at the top. Excuse me, is where they find a vein, and they usually use a butterfly needle because it's smaller, so it hurts less. However, some nurses, or whatever they're called, I think the nurses are the ones that put it in, because they first put it in, like the needle, for fluids, like saline, to make sure your body is like good. Your body is like, I don't know how to explain it. But the saline is really cold going in. Like as soon as you get there, it's called an IV. That's what they do. They put the needle in, they put tape on, and sometimes some nurses like miss every now and then. It takes just a couple tries for them to put it in your vein, and it doesn't hurt after they put it in, really. Just don't, like, if they put it in like this, don't do that. Really common sense. But anyway, the saline itself is actually pretty cold in your body. Like, you'll get really cold, and then they'll bring you blankets. But as they're prepping you for surgery, they will eventually put the anesthesia in. And most of the time, it's not like, I mean, if you have an option, I would ask for the IV one, because tasting it, like breathing it in, well, I don't like it. I tried that like with my first couple surgeries, and I didn't like it. So they started doing in the IV, and it kind of burns, to be truthful. You're like, but it's not like, I mean, I have a high pain tolerance, but it's not like something you can't handle. And what does it feel like? It burns. It's not like you're so it's not like you're wide awake and then just out. You feel yourself getting tired, like really tired, like, and then, I'm sorry I'm saying like so much, I don't know. But anyway, it's like you're sitting here and it goes in and you can feel it go a little bit, and you're just like, you're this, and you're this, and you're this. And then you wake up from surgery. No joke. But when you wake up from your surgery, you won't be very sore. Like, you'll feel like you can walk around, but you won't. Like, when I was done with my surgery, they made me get in a wheelchair because they were like, you're going to fall. Well, I didn't think I was going to fall. So when we got out to the car, I was like, stop right here. I want to walk to the car. It was like 3 steps. On the first step, I almost fell, and they had to catch me. So, you got to take it easy, and you're going to sleep on the way home, and you're going to sleep like the very first day and a half. Take your medicine when you need to. Very, very important. And I know it'll hurt, but eat. Eat soft stuff at least the first 7 or 8 days, because, well, actually, just eat soft stuff the first week and a half, because around day 7 or 8, you'll get scabs. Like, your tonsils will form scabs. They'll be like white. And then the problem with that is if they like bust or fall off and start bleeding, you could end up having to go back to the hospital for them to get cauterized, which means like they burn on them again. Like, they open your mouth and burn you again. And that whole process starts over. Oh yeah, something else that I remember. During the you have your surgery, wait 2 to 3 weeks before you do anything that will raise your heart rate. They told me no sex, no running, no exercising, anything like that. Like, that's not a joke, okay? And that's not a joke. Your mouth will bleed and bleed and bleed. It's not funny. Anesthesia, sorry. It also, like, this question also says, could you have stayed awake if you tried? No, it is, like, impossible. Like, it puts you straight to sleep, and you don't wake up till about an hour and a half after your surgery, which only lasts about 30 minutes to an hour, if I remember so. I believe that's all, but I really hope that's helpful. Comment on this if you want to know anything else. My other surgeries I had, there's a couple I really can't tell you about, but I had my wisdom teeth out. Fun. I had 2 surgeries on my elbow. This is my scar. It's kind of, you can't really see it with my camera okay, you can't really see it with my camera on my laptop, but it's a scar from here to here. I had 2 surgeries on that. Tonsils, wisdom teeth, elbow. Oh, there was other stuff. I mean, those 3 things are probably like the most, But anyway, yeah, this is actually a really long video, so I really apologize, and thank you so much if you did end up watching it. I don't have to talk just about surgeries either. If you want some advice about anything, I don't have to say your name if you message me and want for advice. I'd be happy to make you guys videos. Yeah, message me, comment. I'd be happy. Thank you.